you know one thing, what I learned with my teacher, whatever intention you will make when you will sit down for learning Quran, if your intention is knowledge, Allah will open the knowledge for you, and you will be, very best in debate. Like whenever anyone is talking, and you will say that I know this and I know that and I know better than you, right? But this is not our final destination. Our final destination is to please Allah subhanahu. Final goal is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If we couldn't do that, then everything will go waste. Everything will go waste. Okay. So our first priority should be to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to bring Allah's love in our heart, in our life, and our action should be according to the commands of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is only possible when you will connect yourself with the class, with the Quran, with the teacher properly. Okay, everything is important in life. Whatever time you have, every person has 24 hours, right? And whatever time you are having nowadays, because at one time I was also a student, right? But what I noticed, you are a student too, right? But what I noticed, day by day, day by day, day by day, your responsibilities will multiply. Your time will be busier and busiest. As soon you will grow, never ever think that, okay, I'm busy this time, I'm in high school, I'm in university, it's hard for me to manage the time, and when I will be having a little free time, then I will come towards the Quran. You never know, you will die at the age of 20 or 25 or 30. You never know. We are watching around us the small kids, how, how they are leaving the world, right? You never know when it's your time. If you will think, okay, when I will finish my studies, then I will go in job, and then whenever I will have a free time, then I will sit and inshallah I will study the Quran. This is a tricks of shaitan. It's written in Surah Nisa. I will give them hope for future. You can do it in later, you can do it after, you can do it after. But believe me that after will never come. Whatever you have is a present time, and whatever you have is now, it's a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Feel it, it's a blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Day by day you will be more busier. Might be when you will finish your studies, then you will be having job. Along with the job, it's harder, right, to manage your time according to someone's class. Might be you will be at job that time, right? And then you will get married, other responsibilities, then you will be have kids, other responsibilities, and responsibilities will multiply. This is the time when you are a student, you can manage 2 courses, 3 courses, 5 courses. I know it will be hard. I know you will be, you are super busy, and you feel, oh, I will be more busier, right? I couldn't manage. But subhanallah, if you will make niyyah, no, I will try to balance my deen and my dunya, my Islam and my academic. You can do that. I have seen my own kids, I have seen myself, I have seen other people who are around me. Alhamdulillah, it's require a little courage and little effort to trick shaitan. Once you did it, inshallah you will manage time. And you will not believe 15 minutes will be enough sometime. Like I can see Afan and Farah, and Farah is a little busy nowadays, due to classes and exams. But I can see like Shamil, Kamil, Afan, 15 minutes sometimes they say. And subhanallah, when they present in class, it feels like, oh my God, like they have spent enough time, practicing this. Allah bring this barakah. Allah bring this barakah, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, manage your works accordingly. Like you will never ever feel hard, like sitting in the Quran class and doing my homeworks and other stuff at the same time. No, 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 I can manage it. Maybe I will sleep half an hour a little late, but I can manage it. And do this effort for your own self. It's not gonna give any kind of benefit to me. I'm utilizing my time for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and I know Allah will give me reward. Whatever time you will utilize for yourself, inshallah, it will be, you, Allah will return in a very good form at the day of Qiyamah. And at that time you will feel, oh, just half an hour and sometimes 1 hour I sit in the Quran class, and this much reward Allah is giving me. Why not? Because you guys are spending time understanding the book of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So how it is possible that you are not making Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala happy? The only thing is stop any kind of distraction, whatever you have. If you have open other screens, close it. If you have cell phones nearby you, just turn it off, and with sincere, and with honesty and with sincerity, sit down and try to listen, and you will feel the blessing of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that I don't know how Allah love is coming to my heart nowadays. Everywhere I am watching and I'm listening from parents, like it's hard to control the kids. It's hard, it's hard. You know why it's hard? Because maybe they are not connecting their kids with the Quran, and if they are connecting their kids with the Quran, it's hard for the kids to 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 make themselves safe from this kind of distraction. Sometimes what happened, we are on the cell phones and we are on the device, and we are thinking, okay, what teacher is saying, I'm listening. What my parents are saying, I'm listening. But listening and whatever you listen, feeling, okay, these two are different things. When you have no distraction, when you have no cell phones and no device, and when you listen someone without any kind of distraction, you will listen, at the same time you will feel it. Okay, you have some kind of feeling. But when you are using a device, okay, your ears are listening, but those things will stay till your ears, it will not go inside the heart. So that is why this is the problem of the youth, that they are listening everything, but their heart are not soft. It's the feelings are here and there, like it's hard, like the feelings from the words is some are gone. Okay, so make dua, oh Allah, whatever I'm listening, I want to listen everything with the feeling, which can bring love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which can help me to change my inner self. Okay, if you will make this dua, you are super, you know most higher level, you will attain the most higher level of iman. You are watching, like every single day I am watching watching the videos that ladies and people are saying, okay, I want to recite kalma, I want to be Muslim. And when they are asking the reason, they are saying, oh, the faith of the Muslims, it's bring a kind of feeling in our heart. The faith of the Muslim, and the way when they are in calamity, and the way they are not feeling, and they are remembering Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this is not only helpful, this Islam and this religion is not only helpful for akhirah, it will also helpful to deal your stress, to deal your daily things, whatever happening around. Sometimes it happen, okay, friends say something, colleagues say something, class fellows say something, and it pinch a lot, like why they did that, why they said this to. Last week I got one story from one student's mom, like, you know friends were saying this to my daughter, and she got really really upset because of this. And the words, why the words were hurting her, like why she was feeling too much, because the disconnection from the Quran. When you read a Quran, Allah will, when you read a Quran with feeling, Allah will make your heart like a like a have you ever seen a waterproof watch? If you will take the watch inside the water will not go inside, because that watch is waterproof, right? So Allah will make our heart like it will be a kind of waterproof. Whenever anyone say anything to you, when anyone hurt your feeling, you will never ever feel it, and you will say, it's okay, my intention is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, my goal is to. Because what we are watching around us, like I was watching one very scary and horrible video, uh 2 days back. A boy, 12 years old, and the army person, he was killing that 12 years old boy because he was protesting. and And you know, he was just choking his neck. And at that time when he was dying, he was just point his finger toward the sky, and he was reading ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. He was not saying why you are doing this to me, because he knows Allah will grab him, Allah will punish him. Allah is there. And this is why our belief is on akhirah. This is why our belief on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So they are free from all kind of worries. Like they always think if someone is doing that, they will suffer. They will suffer in the grave, and they will suffer at the at the day of judgment. If our job is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we are successful doing that, we will be in Jannah. Then no worries will be there. We will never die when we will be in Jannah. We will never have to go back to the life again. And you know, today I was teaching my kids in the book, and subhanallah, I was reading a story that Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a lady came to Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and asked that, can you please make a dua, that was an old lady, and she said, can you please make a dua that I want that Allah make Allah send me in Jannah. And Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, oh, the old people will not go in Jannah. And then it was a prayer time, and Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam went for prayers. When he came back, Hazrat Aisha radiallahu anha told Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you said this lady that old people will never enter in Jannah. And she was crying and crying and crying so badly by the time she heard this word. And you know what Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said? Actually, why I said that old people will not enter in Jannah, because Allah will turn their age in a youth age, and then every person who will enter in Jannah will be young and smart. Like they will be might be sweet 16 or 20 or 25. No old people, no kids will be in Jannah. Allah will turn their age, and they will be live happily ever there. So this dunya is a test. Okay, this dunya is a test, but how we can be successful in that test? When we connect ourselves with Quran, when we try to understand everything properly, and when we spend a little time and a connection with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, inshallah. So let's continue with it, and I hope whoever is in the class, may Allah guide all of you for spending your time connecting with Quran, inshallah. And may Allah, bless all of you, inshallah. So, Farah, Surah Falaq.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bism in Allah, which is just Allah, so in the name of Allah. Actually, Bism, seen means that in the name. So Bismillah, in the name of Allah. Ar-Rahman, one of the names of Allah, which means the most gracious. Ar-Rahim, another name of Allah, which is the most merciful. So Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Qul, which means say. A'udh, like in Surah Nas, means I seek refuge. Be is with. Rab is Lord, and then Al-Falaq means a daybreak. So Qul a'udhu bi Rabbil Falaq. Say I seek refuge with the Lord of the daybreak. Min, which means from. Shar, which means evil. Min shar, from the evil. Ma khalaq, ma means what, and then khalaq means he has created. Min sharri ma khalaq, from the evil of what he has created. Wa min, wow meaning and min means from again. Shar is evil again. Ghasiqin, which is darkness. Ida means when, and waqab. So wa min sharri ghasiqin ida waqab, and from the evil of the darkness when it comes. Wa min shar, again, and from the evil. Wow means and, min means from, shar is evil. An-nafathati, which means who blow, and meaning the witches who blow. Fi means in. Al-uqad is the knots. So وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, and from the evil of the witches who blow in the knots. Wamin again means and from. Shar, evil. Hasidin, the of the envier. Ida, when. Hasad, he envies. وَمِن شَرِّ حَاسِدٍ إِذَا حَسَدَ, and from the evil of the envier when he envies.
Very good, mashallah.
Jazakallah.
Okay. Kamil, third surah.
Qul, say, Huwa, He is, Allah is Allah, Ahad, the one, Qul Huwallahu Ahad, say He is Allah the one, Allah, Us is the Samad, self-sufficient, Allahu Samad, Allah the self-sufficient, Lam na yalid, He begets, Walam nor, yulad, was he begotten? Lam yalid wa lam yulad, he begets not nor he was begotten. Walam, and there, yakun, is not, lahu, to him, kufuwan, co-qual, or comparable, ahad,
Or comparable.
walam yakun lahu kufuwan ahad, and there's not to him, I don't know how to say that,
Equal. Co-equal.
co-equal, or comparable, anyone.
Okay. Someone is not equal to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay?
Okay.
Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, let's go back. If someone is reading, I am, it's a good time for you to practice, okay? Because we are just revising. We have done everything. We are just revising for the test, okay? So anyways, you have to appear in the test. So inshallah, practice. But Lameez, I will not take tests from you because they have already done this, okay? So inshallah, just stay in the class. So it will give at least, it will give you an idea how we are doing in the class. And then inshallah, the next session after 1 or 2 weeks, so inshallah you can start with us. So inshallah the next session will be the first quarter of 30th para. Okay, so inshallah I have made a flyer. If you guys can share the flyer with your friends, so I will send you in the group. Inshallah, try to share with others because this will also a sadqa jariyah. If someone stay away from the sin because of you, if someone connects, if you connect someone with Quran and they start having, the love of Allah in their heart, or they feel fear doing any kind of sin, all the reward will go to you. Like it will be forever sadqa jariyah. Whenever that person will do any kind of good deeds, you will get the reward for doing it. Okay, so inshallah, make effort connecting people. Like whenever I'm in the class, my teacher always say like connect the people. So I always try to connect the people with my teacher's class because it is giving me benefit inshallah when they will do good deeds. Okay, so inshallah we will start doing the first quarter after this test. Okay, so inshallah when other people are reading, just do not busy yourself like doing other stuff. Practice the translation. Whatever words you are feeling it's hard for me, write it on a paper and memorize it. Every single word will not be hard, right? So make a list. This word is hard for me to remember, this word is hard for me to remember. Write the meaning beside it, and then it will be a key list. And then inshallah I do the same. When I memorize, I do the same. Like from the surah, whatever words are the hardest for me to remember the meaning, I make a key. I write the word and the meaning beside. I write the word and the meaning beside. And after that, when I revise 2-3 times, alhamdulillah, it's all good. Okay. So Afan, this surah.
Word by word?
Yeah, word by word. And then after Kamil, okay?
Tabbat perished yada, the two hands. Tabbat yada perished the two hands. Abi of Abu Lahab. Lahab, wow is and tabba is perish. Tabbat yada Abi Lahabim wa tab, perished the two hands of Abu Lahab and perish he. Ma is not, aghna will benefit, ma aghna will not benefit, an who him, maluhu his wealth. Wow is and, ma is what, kasab he earned. Ma aghna anhu maluhu ma kasab will not benefit him his wealth and what he earned. sayasla, he will be burnt nara in a fire. Sayasla nara, he will be burnt in a fire. That of lahab, blazing flames. Sayasla nara that lahab, he will be burnt in a fire of blazing flames. Wow, and amratuhu, his wife. Wamratuhu, and his wife. Hammalata, who is a carrier. Al-hatab of wood. وامرأته حمالة الحطب, and his wife who is a carrier of wood. Fi, it's in جيدها, in her neck. في جيدها, in her neck. حبل, will be twisted rope. A min of masad, palm fiber. في جيدها حبل من masad, in her neck will be twisted rope of palm fiber.
Alhamdulillah. So these four surahs we did last week. The revision of these four surahs we did last week. So inshallah today we will start the revision of Surah Nasr. Okay. So Bismillah, in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, the most gracious, Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. Ida, when, Ja'a, there comes. Nasr means help. Okay, Nasr means help. Allah means Allah. Nasrullah, the help of Allah. Okay, Ida, when, Ja comes. Nasr means help. Allah means Allah. Wal fath, wow means end. Wow sometimes used as the end. Wow sometimes used to connect two sentences sometimes. And wow sometimes also used to when Allah want to swear. Like remember we learned wal asr. Allah is swearing the salat asr. Wal fajr. Allah is in Quran, swearing for for namazi fajr. Okay, so sometime wow comes in different ways. Okay, so sometime it comes to connect the word, like using as an end, and sometime it gives other meaning. So inshallah, day by day you will learn about the different use of wow. Okay, wal fath. Fath, there is one more surah in Quran, that is Surah Fath, right? Fath means conquest. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala actually showing the victory of Makkah to the people, okay, so that you will conquer Makkah, inshallah. So this is wal fath mean conquest. Wow again, and Ra, Hamza, Ra'a. Wherever you see this word in Quran, Ra'a, Ra'ait, means see. Okay? Ra'aita, ta is giving the meaning of you. Okay? Ra'a means see. Wa ra'aita, and you see. And Nas, you have learned in Surah Nas, the people. Okay? Wa ra'aita, ta means you, waw means and, ra'a means see, nas means the people. Wa ra'aita nasa, and you see the people. Yadkhuluna. Yadkhuluna, when there are four words in verb which make sense of the, because we have learned that there are two two types of grammar in Arabic. One might be it will be in past tense, or there is no present and future in Arabic combined. That is called mudari. Remember, we learned this. 1 minute. So I told you, make a separate sheet or separate notebook for your grammar part. So day by day we can add few things in grammar as well. Because this is your first session, so I don't want to include so many things, but the noun is called isim. Sorry, this is me. Isim. And the second thing is fail. Fail means verb. Okay, this is the only two things you will see in Quran in different forms. There is no other. There are adjectives, there are prepositions, okay, but the major two things are which we learn in detail are noun and verb. Okay, so for verb there are two kinds. Okay, one is past tense and present and future. And you know, last time I did Zamair with you and nobody helped Farah about the Zamair. So I asked all of you to write it on a paper when I'm explaining. So I think nobody wrote when I was explaining. Keep the paper handy, and whatever I am drawing and I'm just explaining, you know, write it on a paper and keep it with you. So whenever anyone asks you, or whenever I will ask you in the test, so you must know it. If you are listening and it's going in the ear, then what you will do in the test, you will be failed, and I will post the report cards on your group. So be careful. Okay, present and future. Okay, present and future. This present and future in Arabic called mudari. So don't make the translation and Arabic together. Write Arabic separate on a separate column or pages, and one side is your translation. Don't mix it, otherwise it will be hard for you to practice in exam. Okay, and past is basically madi, dod and ya, madi. Past called madi, dod ya, mim alif dod ya. Present and future together is called mudare. This is ra, mudare. Okay. the the key word to figure out that it's mudare, atain, hamza, ta, ya, and noon. Okay, whenever you see a word and before that word, if you see these four words, okay, then it will give you the indication that this is mudare. This is the combination of present and future. Maybe she is going or she will go. Both translation will work. If you will learn this, it will give you, it will be helpful to understand the translation. Okay, take a take a screenshot or write it on your paper. Okay, so next time don't say that I don't know, I didn't listen, I don't have it. Okay, now listen. Over here, this ya, actually the word was dakhala, dakhil. Okay, that means enter, but because of this ya, it is giving the meaning of present. Okay, entering. So when you will learn this few you know, grammar things, it will help you to create the meaning. It will help you to understand why ing is coming here. So later on you can make your own meanings, inshallah, without any mistake. Okay, so noon is coming here, as I said, hamza, ya, ta, noon, but it doesn't mean. Nasr is one word. Okay, so ya, dakhala is one word. This ya is giving the meaning of ing here because this is mudari. Okay, and this wow, noon is for plural. Okay, so keep this in mind. This will help you because day by day, you will learn when you will make the meaning in past tense and when you will make the meaning in present tense. Okay, fi, in, deen, religion, Allah, Allah, in the religion of Allah. Afwaja, forge, army. Okay, crowd. When we talk about the forge or army, the loud crowd comes in our mind, right? So it's similar, crowds. Okay, وَرَأَيْتَ النَّاسَ يَدْخُلُونَ فِي دِينِ اللَّهِ أَفْوَاجًا, and you will see the people entering in the religion of Allah in crowds, like so many people will come in Islam. And I was listening one, you know, one lecture, and they were, because you know the Quran is 1400 years ago revealed on Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, but it didn't mean it's our back stories. Till now, every single word is for us, and every single thing we are watching around, you can relate it sometime with yourself and sometime whatever is happening around. So when Allah help will come and someone will conquer something, people will start coming, entering toward the religion in crowds. And you are watching this right now. That Allah helps come and you are watching around the world. They are entering in the religion of Allah in crowds. Every single day you are hearing so many people are, accepting Islam. So subhanallah, this ayat is very close to the situation what is happening around nowadays. Fasabbih, Sin Baha. This word sabah, we read in Subhana Rabbiyal Ala. We read Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdika. Same thing. Sami Allahu liman hamida. Subhana Rabbiyal Ala. Subhan. Sin Baha. Subhan. Glorify. Praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a lot. Fa means so. Bihamdi, with the praises. Hamd means praise. Naat, nasheed means when you praise Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hamd is when you praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? Ba means with, hamd means praises. When you pray, so glorify, praise Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with praises, Rabbika, of your Lord. Ka is giving the meaning of your, Rabb means Rabb. Okay? So small words when connect with other word, it make a big meaning. Like over here you see this ya is giving the meaning of ing, baun is for plural, the khala means enter. In one single word, so many meanings are hidden, right? In the same way, Rabbika, Rabb means Lord. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Rabb, Lord. Rabbika, your Lord. Okay? Wow. And astaghfir, ask forgiveness, and this who is referring to Allah subhanahu, his, okay, Allah's forgiveness. Okay, this who is returning on this Rabb, okay, ask his forgiveness. Inna, really, who, yes Farah?
That who and ask his forgiveness, would that be a detached pronoun?
This is a detached pronoun, yes. Who is
Okay.
a detached pronoun, okay?
Okay, Jazakallah.
Innahu, verily he, kana is tawwaba, of despair, forgiving, sorry, of forgiving. Okay, so this is a little breakup of the surah. I will ask in the end that please explain me the details. I don't know you revised or not. Okay, so inshallah it will be a quick review. So in exam I will ask three things. Okay, three questions. Number one, the translation. Number two, grammar, whatever we have learned. So I'm revising all the grammar. So inshallah make a separate notebook for your grammar. Okay, so it will help you to revise, and later on it will help you when you will be in next sessions, inshallah. So the grammar will be the second part, and third will be the explanation of the surah. Okay, whatever you have learned about the surah, either as asbab nuzul or a little explanation other than translation. Okay, so Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Again, Bism, Ba means in, or Isim means the name. Allah means Allah, Ar-Rahman, the most gracious, and Ar-Rahim, the most merciful. You know the meaning of Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, right? Qul, say, Ya Ayyuha. Ya means sometimes we call someone, oh, remember? Sometimes we call someone, oh, where are you going? Oh, rather than saying the name, we call someone, oh, right? In Arabic, Ya Ayyuha, Ya Ayyuhan Nas, Ya Ayyuhal Ladina Amanu. So you listen this word, Ya Ayyuha. Ya Ayyuha is basically Huruf Nida. Huruf Nida means the voice to call someone rather than taking the person's name. When you call someone, oh, where are you going? Sometimes we say like this, right? So this Ya Ayyuha, sometimes you will see in Quran Ya Ayyuhan Nas, Ya Ayyuhal Lazina Amanu, Ya Ayyuha, right? So means oh, like someone is calling and trying to say some important thing when you are leaving from somewhere, right? Al Kafirun, Kafara. Kafara means disbeliever. Wherever you will see this word kafirun, kafirin, kufr, Kafara. Wherever you will see this word, it means disbeliever. Why this S is coming here? Because of this waw noon. Okay, disbelievers. Okay. La, not. A'budu. Ain ba dal. Abd. Abd means ibadat. We say Abdullah, the the person who worship for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Maybe you hear this name Abdullah, the name of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam's father, Abdullah. Abdullah means Abdu means worshipper, and Allah means Allah, the person who worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A'bud, I worship. La, not. This Hamza is basically mutakallim. Remember, we learned Zamair in last class, and I said mutakallim is the speaker, the one who speak, or the speaker is sometimes me and sometimes we, right? So if I'm talking about, like I'm saying I, like me, I'm talking, so I will use the word Hamza. And when I say we are saying this, if I say I am saying this, I will use Hamza. And when I say we are saying this, then I used noon instead of na'budu. I will replace this Hamza and I will put a noon here, na'budu. Na'budu means that we are worshipping. And a'budu means I am worshipping. So in Zamair means pronoun. We learn sometime using our own name, we use pronoun. And pronoun a is for myself and noon is for us or we. Okay, we can say a'budu, I worship, na'budu, we worship. Okay, sometime remember we use subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salam. No, not this one. Some other dua. Acha. Sometimes we say Allahumma ajirni minan nar, and sometimes we say Allahumma ajirna minan nar, right? Ajirna means we want forgiveness from, we want to save from hellfire, right? We. And sometimes we say Allahumma ajirni. The small ya is mutakallim. Mutakallim means the speaker is talking about only himself. Okay, so ya is mutakallim and noon is also mutakallim, but it's for plural. Okay, and ya is for singular. So over here this Hamza is referring I, and abd means worship, la means not. Ma ta'budun, the which, 1 minute. Ma ta'budun, the which ta'budun, you worship. Now you tell me that how you can figure out this is past tense or this is mudari, this is present or future. How you can pick the keyword from this. Yes, Farah.
Is it the ta in the beginning?
Ta in the beginning. Very good. Ta in the beginning. Abdu, Ain Badal. The same thing over here. Ain Badal. Abdu, worship, right? So how you break up the words? 1 minute. How it will, little tricky in the start, but once you will understand, Quran is very, very, very easy because you will actually learn the keys how to understand it. Okay, Ain Badal Abd, the same thing. Ain Badal Abd, ibadat, worship. Okay, this ta is basically giving the meaning. You. Wow noon is for plural. Ta'budun, this ta is giving the meaning of you, and wow noon is for plural. Okay, ma ta'budun, the which you worship. Okay, wala, nor, la ilaha illallah, there is no God. This la means no. Okay, remember from la ilaha illallah, la means no, wala means nor. Okay, la means no, wala means nor. Antum, we learned this in Zamair, we learned this in pronoun. Antum, anta, anti. Okay, remember anta, anti for male, anta for female, anti, you. Okay, so you is not basically giving us idea like he or she, but because of kasra. Remember when we are in tajweed class, I say, okay, don't make mistake. It's a blunder mistake if you if you change this fatha and instead of fatha, if you are reading kasra, and instead of kasra, you are reading fatha. Now, you know, day by day, you will learn why. Anta, anti. Anta means male, anti means female. This is also a pronoun, this is also a pronoun. Look how it changed the meaning. If I say, let's suppose, if I say, Farah is eating, and he said, I will not come to class tomorrow. It makes sense or no? If I say Farah is eating and he said I will not come to the class tomorrow, the gender is totally changed. It's make no sense, right? So this big mistake we do when we change the words in Quran, like when we change the fatha dhamma in Quran. Okay, wala nor antum you a'abiduna, same thing. Ain badal ad, waw noon is for plural, and ma, the which you have learned over here as well. Ma ta'budun, same thing over here. Ma ta'budun, over here ma a'bud, I worship, I worship. Okay, wala, so many repeating words now, so we can finish it quickly. Wala, and waw means and, la means not, ana, I. Okay, ana is also a zamir, mutakallim. Mutakallim means the speaker is talking about himself. Ana, I. Okay, abidun, ain ba dal. Root word is ain ba dal, worship. Again, okay. Give me a second. Let me connect the book. अफान, तुम डाटा ऑन करके उनसे बोलो रिवाइज करो, मम्मा नेट बंद हो गया, आ रही है, नेट बंद हो गया आसिफ। फरा को बोलो कंटिन्यू करो जब तक